Whoa. Hello! We are back again. Oh, it's loading over there. We are back. Hello! We are back again, and today we're going to go do some fun stuff in the nether. Dun dun dun. I fell. Into the nether we go. Let's go. Hey, it's in time. We're gonna go find a fortress. I don't know where any of the fortresses are, so this might take a while. This just means I have to be extra careful. Damn. I have died. Why did I put a chest there? I just looked up, saw the chest and went, what? I do have to go back and get my stuff. I do kind of have to do that. I'm so glad we have graves. I'd have, quit. Permanently. Never come back on the server if I didn't have graves to go back to. At least I took some of my armor off. You know? And now I have an extra boat. And some more blocks. It's not all bad. I'm looking for a fortress. Which I could just message and ask where the coordinates for the fortress are. Because the fortress has been found. But I kind of want to do it myself, you know? That so could have been lava. And then I'd have had 3 boats. Somebody's going to come through here and be like, what happened? I like these blocks. I got hiccups for some reason now. Somebody's going to come through here and be like, why that colour out? Oh. They'll probably know it's me just by purely by how much spruce I have. There's a thing. I have a happy gas, I just haven't, you know, given him a harness or anything. I'm never gonna ride him. That's the point. Is this considered to be a soul sand valley? Why didn't I have that on the whole time? May as well. I don't know if I've been in a red biome. I know that Elena's... What is it called? No, I haven't. Elena's portal spawns you in a red, like on the border of a red biome, but I didn't know if I had gone in it. Clearly I hadn't. I've been everywhere in the nether. That is very, very cool. Let me just... I'm looking for a fortress. I mean, a fortress in this kind of biome would be great. Because then they will only spawn skeletons and stuff. In all the other biomes, they spawn other mobs. I mean, I could at any point message Elena and ask where the coordinates are for the portal, for the fortress she found. I don't want to... We're gonna go that way. Elena. I have messaged, and if they respond before I find one, then grand. We found one. We can go to that one. If not, then we'll have the coordinates of one as well. A second one. A dried ghast. Do you know what I really like doing? Using dried ghasts as like... What are they called? Decoration. Like my dad's been taken from his home. I'm gonna just keep going in the same-ish direction. Ooh. We can get some of this whilst we're here. I could have sworn I had some in a chest, but I can't remember where I put it, so... We're getting more. 21. 21. I don't like going through basalt. But this is also a good biome to find a fortress in. For what I want the fortress for. The bad thing about these, they're not called slimes. Is they can jump like stupid high. I could go that way and go round instead of having to go. Instead of having to deal with the basalt. Like skeletons are way easier to deal with than those guys. It's a red biome. These guys have actual names. Hello. I have a hat, see? Please don't hurt me. I have a hat. Can you see my nice, lovely hat? Like, we can see your hat, but that doesn't mean we're gonna be nice. Like, that's the whole point of the hat, dude. I thought that was somebody's portal for a second. I was like, I don't think anybody's this far away. Like, house-wise, so why would there be a portal out here? Elena's looking at doing a nether hub. So we can link all our portals, so we can just go between houses. Which is pretty good. If I do say so myself. Hello. Another Soul Sand Valley. Yeah, I like using the dragcasters. What is it called? Hey. I'm just over here trying to get the bone blocks. I mean, if anything, I leave with more bones than I got here. Or more bone meal. There's another baby. Oh, I found one. It's in the good biome as well. Let me just... get in the good biome, I say. Does lighting up this place stop stuff from spawning in it? I'm gonna get the quartz. Just so I can have some. We found a fortress. Let's turn off this. There's a wither skeleton somewhere. I'm gonna make a chest. I have one of these to put all my netherly finds in. You scared me. I've got my extra stuff in there as well. Let's just, because there are wither skeletons near, let's set a home. We have a home set here, so if we do die, we can come get our stuff pretty damn quick. You guys make so much noise. If you haven't guessed by the wither skeletons, come here. I'm trying to get their heads. So I can get some beacons. So I can get some beacons. I'm trying to steer clear of blazes. Somebody's gonna come in here and be like, somebody's been in here. I'm gonna go, yeah, it was probably me. I'm gonna like basically do that every 2 steps. Remember, there's a, what's it called? I mean, this means that, like, yes, I can, there's a blaze, figure out where I've been and where I've not been. Gold horse armor. That is in fact diamond and not gold. If you want a good... You scared me. If you want a good Minecraft... You know, if you want a good Minecrafter to be the one telling you what stuff is, don't come here. If you want a good Minecrafter to tell you where everything is and what to do and all that kind of stuff, yeah, don't come to me. You know, I don't claim to be... I don't claim to be a good Minecrafter. We need a crossroads. Don't you laugh. I don't know how to optimize where the skeleton spawns. But I do know that there is more fortress. I might go put this stuff back at my little, like, shulker. I forgot I lit it up for a second and was like, what is there? Apparently they really like spawning over here. My lord, I didn't know they could spawn outside of like the little... I know I checked this one. Did I go down here? I did. I need to figure out how many friends I've got. Not how many friends I've got, like how many I need. Let me just, if I make this bit like a square, I don't have to carve out down there. I could carve out this bit. The problem is I can't tell if stuff is spawning here because this is working or because they just spawn here. Because it could just be I mean, I don't have a way to mark where to go. For when I spawn back in. I mean, I have these ones. I don't know if this works. What's burning? What? That was... I think this up here is it? It is indeed. Ain't no way that hit me. Hello. I've just made a little piglin farm. At this point I've just made a little pigman farm. That's all I've made. Turns out it's just easier to just... Are you trying to get me killed? Move. Move. Maybe it's one of these crossroads. Come here. Stop it. I didn't mean to hit the pigman. Let's go home. We can come at this when we have better things. Yeah? I think we got some cool stuff. I think we got some pretty cool stuff. But I think our whole nether trip, we got some of this. And look. We got some of this. We have some stuff. We can now finish our little brewing stand station. The barrel doesn't look as out of place if you add the soul sand next to it. We got a bunch of other stuff that we can use later on. We got a bunch of cool stuff. We got some nether wart and some blaze rods. But I think our little head business was a bit unsuccessful. Unfortunately. But we will have to come back to this because I am out of time today. So we will have to be back later. I was hoping to get some heads. And to take them... Whoa. I was hoping to get some heads and to take them to the end and to do some cool stuff with them. But we will have to do that next time. At least we know where the fortress is now. Yes. Goodbye.